Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pharaoh, a New Era. We have moved on, and now we are at a little bit of an impasse, because we have two oases to choose from. We have the Dunqul Oasis and the Dunqul. Dunqul requires a larger population, a bit some larger settings outside of kingdom rating, but we also have a small obelisk. Whereas over in Dunqul, we have a smaller population, a little bit of a higher kingdom rating we'll have to adhere to, but we also need a small obelisk. I feel like going for a little bit of a smaller population on this one. So the Kushite threat, meaning we'll probably have to worry about an army right off the bat. Let's get into it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the Dunqul Oasis map. Now, one of the things that's really awesome is we now have a mini map, which is one of the things that should have been in there in the first place. We won't go there though. I simply am very, very excited to finally have a proper mini map so we can see everything that needs to be done. Now, this is a really different oasis, and we have a lot of rocks, so I do believe we have some access to a lot of things that can generate some income for us. It'll be a matter of prioritizing that, figuring out what we can do. Let's get into it as we always do. Services are all the same. The interesting thing about food and farming is we only have a hunter's lodge. That's all we have. So we're gonna have to figure that out, probably import some food because, well, there's there are two sources of the ostriches. So we'll have to see how those work out. Down to production though, we have gemstone mines, which we can utilize across all of this. We have sandstone and granite. Now that is really, really good for us, because we need 100 granite stones to build our obelisk, meaning we are not relying on outside trade. That is crucial. And we also have woodcutters. We just simply need access into the wood areas, which we can easily do with a bridge. At any point, we just got to figure out where we want to go. And then of course we have a jeweler, weaver, brewery, potter, and a papyrus maker, meaning we're gonna have to import all of those resources. It's not a huge deal. I'm not gonna freak out about it, so we're gonna be good there. We have a temple to Ptah, Ra, and Set. Now we have a temple complex to Set, which means that we have him as the patron god. Oh no, all these things are all messed up now. There we go. It's 0 apparently now, so that's fine with me. And yes, Set is the patron god, so we'll need double the temples there. Military buildings. We have archers and infantry with a recruiter and a military academy and a weaponsmith as well, which means we can start making weapons. Probably start working on that sooner rather than later. Same thing across the boards here. We do have a Senate house, so we can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start out with one simple housing district just to get things up and running. And I will see you in a minute. All right, well, that was a little bit more expensive than I planned. I didn't estimate that we would drop that much money on everything over here. Now, what we can do is we can simply give to the city, which I think we should probably do pretty quickly. We're just going to give everything we have just to kind of give us a little bit of financial backing there. right off the bat. And I forgot to add a tax collector, which doesn't honestly mean a whole lot right now, but we'll be okay. Sweet, people are already taking it. And I need to do a juggler school on top of it. We're out of money. Okay, so we've gotten a bit of additional foodstuffs, or at least our financial stuffs. Clay, pottery, beer, linen, none of that will work. Granite and wood, they will buy quite a bit of, so that's a positive. Jewelry's all the way up north. 870 buckaroonies. The thing about jewelry is a gemstone mine is very, very expensive. And I mean very, very expensive. But neither can we start buying this stuff, because that's even more expensive. So wood and granite may be our first opportunities. Now, a granite quarry is 100. Woodcutters are 50. I think we will start with the wood, although I do believe that granite exports for more. 45 for granite. Never mind, 170 for wood. Yes, this is the smarter financial option for us at the moment. That's very true. I didn't think about that. We do need access as well. So we can build a bridge there. I'm surprised that I can't do the single spans. That's all right. What we can do is we can be right here next to the action. I know employees are needed, but they're not going to be needed for long. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works for me. And we need to set our stuffs back, so I'll be right back for that. And we are back. Another thing that they did is an uncapped zoom, so that's actually super helpful. So we're going to do that, and we are going to establish our land route. We're at 630 now, so let's go ahead and go here. We will export when over 400. There we go. That's going to be incredibly helpful for us. And then even if we get to the point where we start overproducing, we have ways to expand to lots of places. So I'm not overtly concerned, because we'll be good there. Awesome. Well, they're going to come in, hopefully start buying a lot of goods from us. And we have a surplus of workers by 1. There we go. See the first group of people come in, and they just take a whole heckin' lot from us. That's awesome. All right, now we have not established any sort of festival or anything of that nature with that. So he has not blessed us with anything. And in fact, I think let's go ahead and build another temple to set. And I think the appropriate place is right next to those guys. Let's do a lavish festival to him. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a bonus, and he'll be a little happy with us. But yes, ooh. Trade route to Kerma has been shut down. That was our wood supply. No, it wasn't. Here we go. Buhen buys 2,500 wood a year. So that's quite a bit. And that should give us some supplies for quite a long time as well. Trade city under siege. Oh no. That's our food. That's our wood supply. Oh my goodness. They're really giving us a run for our money, aren't they? Well, we have invested in wood, and no one is going to buy wood now. So that's fun. We need to push hard into a place that will be good for us. These guys buy jewelry. I feel like jewelry may be our best bet. Yeah, because they don't buy anything at all. We're going to have to invest into that. We need to shut down. We're going to have to shut down wood. And we're going to have to get into Oh, we're going to go into debt for this, unfortunately. Right now, I can only afford one gemstone mine. And its subsequent jewelers. So we're going to do that right there. We are going to accept none. Accept all in half. All and half. And hope that our jewelers can be successful. Okay, I don't have that ability. Oh my goodness, what do you guys think I'm made of? Money? Did we go into debt? I think we may have gone into debt. Or someone bought some stuff. Regardless, that's fine. Because it gives us the capabilities to invest more into this. Now, I don't know if it takes 4. I don't know the ratio there. What we can do is go into jewelry, export went over 400. We could open a trade route, but that would not be advisable. All right, we essentially need more people. We need more food is the more correct term. We can import chickpeas. Let's do that to maintain 800. I think chickpeas are pretty cheap. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. All things considered. But we really just need to see how much that does. Awesome. Those who were foolish enough to come at me. We win. Rebuild our army as soon as possible. Will do. As soon as possible. We got another blessing from Set as well, which is always good to see. And yeah, we just need people to come in and start leveling up and doing all of those things. Once we get everyone to a good level, we should start being able to stockpile on wood or on meat. Pretty simple. And it almost looks like, ooh, Sakara. Take a look at Sakara, shall we? Ooh, they buy wood as well. I'm going to go risk it for a biscuit. And we are going to turn wood back on. We need to make sure our bazaars are not taking luxury goods right now. Those are mine. They are for trading and trading only. And Pharaoh's just laying it on thick, isn't he? I don't have the capabilities of building more. I suppose I could build people right here. And that might be helpful. But outside of that, running a little low on the whole people thing. There we go. Awesome. That gives us a nice little boost. And then we can go ahead and, you know what? We do need to work on our kingdom rating. But sandstone doesn't benefit us. We can export it, actually. But we'd have to open a trade route, which isn't super beneficial. I didn't know we needed that. Let's go down to wood. We are going to currently employ everybody again. There we go. That should make us a good deal of money. And almost everyone is staying consistently stocked. I think we can afford to dip into here. Did almost forget those guys. I know, Pharaoh. I know. I'm working on it. Just need a little more money. Just need a little more money. And people, I suppose. Let's see. Can we invest into clay? I know we can import pottery, but pottery is expensive. Clay is like stupidly cheap. Available for export. Can we open up a trade route to import it? They sell copper and wood. They sell clay. That is an investment that I don't know that we can afford, though. 805. Okay, no, we can't afford it. Let's get into it. All right. Time to start working on our clay model. Our clay business model, I should say. We are going to accept clay at half, pottery at half. And the reason why I'm building it here is because I can still extend into this, where we're going to build our next section over there in the future. So let's go with potter, and it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of potters. We can just do 3 for now. Now we can import clay. Import to maintain, we'll say 800. That's not too bad. That's a pretty decently smart investment, I think. And now we have the whole entire population is good here. Oh my word. You really need me to stock up on that right now? Really, Pharaoh? Really, Pharaoh? I know. Fine, we'll stockpile it. Sorry, no one gets Pharaoh's food, apparently. Let's host another festival, this time for Ptah. We can afford that now. I still don't know where anything is going. There we go. I know, he's gonna be so ticked at me. The good thing is we now have some Debins, so we can start working on that. Lavish festival is had. Nice. All of our people have leveled up, and we can now start working on sandstone, because apparently Pharaoh needs some sandstone, which is fine. I don't mind one bit. Everything in service to Pharaoh, yada yada yada. Except all. Foreign city conquered. Egypt has successfully conquered. Dunqul Oasis, expanding your influence further still. That works for me. All hail Pharaoh. There we go. You know what? I might even be able to squeeze a couple more out. There we go. All right. Well, our trade is bustling. I hope we have enough influence here to work on that. And let's hold a new festival to Ra. Does Pharaoh still need this stuff? Yes, he does, and we can not starve our population anymore. And then eventually we will sell, or we will give things to Pharaoh there. The spirit of Seth. Kingdom standing climbs as well. Oh, sweet, we've defeated the invaders. Cool. And that gives us a chance to have another one. Now, on top of this, we have the capabilities and financial backing to build ourselves an academy, which will help significantly. Okay, I have just a little bit more time. What is it? 3. There we go. And now, man, we're just like doing everything all over the place, aren't we? Who needs the sandstone? You don't. You don't. You don't either. This is one of those deals where I think it's a little bit broken. Because no one needs the sandstone like I thought. That's fine. It's all good. Kingdom standing does fall. I understand. I understand completely. We probably don't need those guys. A little too much wood. They are devolving, which is understandable. But now, exporting went over that. That's good. But Byblos will now also buy a lot. And we can export our gems, which I think is double good. Although those guys are much better. We'll trade even more wood. That's even more fantastic. Okay, we are a little bit under in terms of our people. We are just going to accept beer, and we're just going to import it for now. Import to maintain 800, just for a little bit. I know it's expensive, but we need to get these people leveled up as much as possible. Now we got those guys rolling. And the thing is, I think we're on solid footing overall. We can afford those types of expenses. There we go. There's the beer. We have more archers as well. I know archers aren't everything, but I think they will help significantly. Foreign army invades. We got it. I don't think there's any issues about that. And I think we're also at the point where we could probably start investing in a second city. And we can totally nip one out over here, although I do think we'll have to worry about the desirability of the other place, but that's fine. That's a thing we can work with. I don't have any issues going on about. Let's build one of these boyos. Oh. Okay. Pata. Really, bro? I don't know which one it is. All right, well, they're angry. Let's get to it. Let's start dedicating some shrines in some spaces. And go 1 there. We're gonna do 3 there, or 3 total, I should say. I don't know if shrines will really do anything, in all honesty. But you know what? It's one of those things that cannot hurt whatsoever. And then a shrine to Seth. Right there. We also need a temple complex to the dude. There we go. All right, well, we did lose all of our wood, which is very unfortunate. Hopefully, he doesn't do that again. All right, well, our expansion has been temporarily put on hold. But we can at least add beautiful places throughout our cities to make them look a little more appealing. Foreign army invades in 6 months. I don't have any issues. Wondering if we'll be able to do that. Now, I could dump into my city a little more, but we're not going to worry about it. Okay, those guys are now satiated somewhat. So we do need to work on another set of boyos, but it isn't anything too bad. I think we can go ahead and start working on our second part as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we are going to have a little bit of troubles establishing it because I need to be able to nick that. Be able to grab it. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. We are a little bit in debt, and one of the other things that I really enjoyed about the new update is the fact that you can now go into debt and still be able to pay for things. So I think that's a very, very good part, a very good aspect that they added in right off the bat, because that update was sorely, sorely needed, and I think they delivered pretty darn well on it overall. Now, we are, again, operating in debt for just a smidgen. It's not going to be for too long, I promise. Because we do have people buying things all over the place. Lots and lots of people buying lots and lots of things. These guys can't buy anything that we offer, so we're not going to do that. And then hopefully, we can get some places back up and operational. Ooh, we got a lot of boyos this time. We won easily And we immediately get another blessing from Set, which I think is very telling of just how awesome Set is. New trade route from Naken. They buy papyrus, which we can't currently do anything with at the moment. Doesn't mean we can never do anything with it, just not at the moment. And again, we're kind of operating, oh, we're actually operating on a net positive. That went from 11 to 15. Hey, we're a net positive. That's all that matters. And of course, if people would stop buying stuff, let's go ahead and stockpile game meat. Another blessing from Set. We now have a rather large unemployed population, which is also great for us. And that means we can do things like this. And constantly be in stock with wood. I can do this now. Haha. Take that, Pharaoh. I love you. Thank you very much for being our awesome, cool Pharaoh. Boom and boom. 2 of them. Back to back. That should help our kingdom standing. We really do need to work on that quite a bit. Kingdom standing climbs. It should climb twice, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. Bedouin army attacks. Jadu is now available as well. Well, hello there. They will buy sandstone. So yeah, we'll open up that trade route. And then we will export when over 4. Just to get that all running nice and smoothly. Cool. Now what I think needs to happen is I think we need a few more. Hunters. They need to be able to go out and do their job effectively and bring in a little more food because we do have people who are still starving. Bedouin army will attack in 1 month. Okay. I think these guys need a little bit of a desirability help. Very nice. Well, the city's coming along quite nicely overall. We will probably end up needing a third place. Oh my word, another battle. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. Let's go with raw. I don't know the last time we've held a festival for you, my man. But I think we're also now at the point, 149 unemployed, where we can start working on our obelisk. Now we do, can I build my obelisk? I think an obelisk like almost like right here. I think that would be a really cool spot. Just kind of like overlooking our city, or even do it right here. I think this is a pretty cool spot. I say we do it right there, which is fine. Now, what we need, carpenter. And I know we don't need these right now, but it's still good to have them on hand. And then all we need to do, you know what? We can even build our industry right here. Because I built this little slip just right there for this very reason. Well, not like specifically for granite, but to be able to have the capacity be able to do something like this. Got our little industrial center. We can accept all of those. We're actually going to need 4 total, technically. Well, no. Yeah, we're going to need 4 because that's 96. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go, and that sucks up most of our population's unemployment, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Go with set again. All right, and now we should be relatively right as rain. We're making lots of income, which is fan-stinkin-tastic. Are there traders going here is the question. I'm not entirely sure, but we do have more places. These people buy jewelry, linen, papyrus. We'll go ahead and open that up. And I suppose we could, well, we're already making a good enough income. I can't imagine that we need to worry about anything else at the moment. And then of course Pharaoh's gonna come in and be like, hey, I need all of your granite. Which personally I think is a bit rude. There we go. Sets me back just a little bit. But nothing too terribly bad. It's not like I can be mad at him. He is Pharaoh after all. And maybe we have enough expense. Let's see, we got 3,200, so we can totally do a fourth. The real question is, do I import papyrus? Or do I give, let's see, how much is papyrus versus reeds? 31 versus 200. Okay, yeah, I don't know that I want to, I don't know that I want to afford that expense. So we should be good here. We are going to accept a fourth. And then we are going to accept a fourth. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. All right, so we need to stockpile game meat. We need to import reeds. And we'll be good there. Now, reeds aren't going to give us a huge amount. Or, yeah, we won't have a huge amount of papyrus. I still think it'll be okay. We need a scribal school. Boom. Now, what I don't understand is why you guys can't seem to get food. So I'm going to build another bazaar right there, just in case it's a walker issue. Oh, it's not a walker issue. I'm a dingleberry. Boom. No more of that. You can now start buying and purchasing as much as you want, so you guys can, you know, not die. Not starve to death. That would be a very nice thing to have. And that will also bring in people, obviously. But once we're able to get our scribal schools rolling, the housing districts, I get that. I really do. The desirability of the area improves. Well, we have enough money. We have enough dough to flank you guys with some pretty cool stuff. Oh no, that's terrible. Including some freaky deaky stuff. And I suppose I could go ahead and drop plazas all on your faces. This needs a second type of food. That's what we're up against now. Which is fine. That's not a problem. We can figure it out. We should... That's okay. We only need a quarter there. Let's get chickpeas in. Because I think that's also the problem, is that we actually didn't have chickpeas. A place for the chickpeas to be. And we'll see if that ends up working. We have more than enough sandstone. It's a nice try, Pharaoh. We have 102 pieces of granite, which means that we can work on our... Oh, look at that thing. Look how gorgeous it is. And it's not even finished yet. Funny thing, we can't get wood to our wood dude because, well, I blocked access to it. There we go. That's all good. Well, we're creating quite a profitable industry sector. Like, very, very profitable. We do have all of that. We are going to ask them to get all. We may actually ask for a bit more. We are going to accept all, but I'm going to ask for 1,600. And we have a little bit of a surplus here, so I am going to worry about a dance school. We'll build it right there. I should probably go ahead. I know it's a little ridiculous to build it just for one building. Maybe we'll end up putting something else there, like another juggler school or something. What do we need? House will Devolve has woeful health. I think we'll be okay. I mainly just want to make sure everyone gets fed, and that seems to be the hard thing that's happening right now. Can we export? I believe we can export granite. Let's empty this. We no longer need all of it. Part of me wonders if I shouldn't build another carpenter. Supply them with food. There's a fire in the city? Where? I don't see a fire. I don't see a fire at all. Perhaps it's already been put out. Maybe. We can go ahead and build our last sector. Our last place will have to be over here. And yes, I will fix this, don't worry. Pharaoh's Road will always be Pharaoh's Road. And I think we have just enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To build our typical sector. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. And boom, there we go. Alright, now the unfortunate thing about this sector is that we are going to have to start a new set of hunters. But they can't go all the way down there, so maybe that will be even more beneficial for them. In fact, let's remove that. Let's put our granary down here so that they will. Instead of saying maybe they will, let's just ensure that that access is going to happen. Boom and boom. I get that we need employees. We'll get some employees. How far are we down? 100 employees. Food has been a struggle in this mission. So I'm glad to see enemies at our city. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we lost 2 archers. It's fine. It was a good attempt. All right, there we are. We have 64 blocks of granite, which I think will be more than enough to suffice. People are rolling in as well. The obelisk is finished. Look at it. It does look magnificent. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and surround it with just some beautiful ornamentation. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. It looks glorious. Now, in terms of all of this stuff, we have everything we need. We literally just need 3,500 people, and we're good to rumble in the jungle and move on to the next mission, which I think might be somewhat of an all-time record, considering the current state of how we've been not trolling through. That's the wrong word. We're rolling through these campaign missions. So I'm excited to see if we're able to get there rather quickly or not. We do have just an ample amount of everything here. We need lots of meat. So we have to get through that. And so now, yeah, it's kingdom rating and its population is what we're working on at the moment. I can fulfill both of those. Awesome. There we go. And now what I need, it's amazing the links that these people will go. Oh, nice. Inuit. Where's that? And what does that get us? Ah, they don't sell anything we really need. We're fine. We are good. Now, it's been a while since we did some, let's see, what is it? Oh, no, I forgot what all the gods are. Congenial, amenable, amenable. Let's go and go after Set, just for kicks and giggles. We need a second type of food. We do have a second type of food, actually. Your people are just, your marketers are not buying them. Now, we could start importing linen just to kind of get things moving a little faster, but I think once these people evolve, we will be okay. Now, evolve sounds like a terrible word, because it's not like they're Pokemon. Wheat. Ooh, this one was a little more intense. We still are able to defeat them, so that's not a problem. And then I believe that once we hit let's see. Yeah, we're there. We just need 30 more people. That's what I need, right? Yep, 3,500 people. Prosperity of 25, culture. Oh, we need a slightly better kingdom rating. So I guess we'll wait for that to happen, which should happen naturally, because he has requested lots of stuff that we've been able to fulfill every time, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. And neither should you be. Go ahead and just build some extra hunters places. And we actually probably could remove this, because that's no longer necessary. Stocked up on wood, just massively. Ooh, here we go. This is what we need. We just got to wait for that to roll through. And I do love the unlimited zoom, because it does just make things look so much cooler up from way up here, doesn't it? Our obelisk is created. Oh, man. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Indeed it did. It will. 144 months. Now we are in the Middle Kingdom. This is going to be very interesting. Born in Strife proves to be a time of great opportunity. With your leadership, Egypt regains its former splendor and more. I may bump up the difficulty from here on out. I think it's just a little too easy, which I'm still enjoying it. I'm having fun. But we're going to see what hard difficulty looks like in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you really did, any of the things you can do to help the channel will be greatly appreciated, like giving it a like, leaving a comment, sharing it with your friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next episode.